Everybody, we are back. It is Safe to Lodge Favorites Podcast, Favorites, Channel Favorites, everything. We are back. You guys already know to do. Hit the subscribe button. Subscribe. Hit the like button if you like it. Hit the dislike button if you don't like it. Leave a comment if you like it. Leave a comment if you don't like it. Also, follow us on Twitter at @TheMarkJohnNFL for me, at @MHolder95 for Matt. And, of course, PandaSubs.com. Discount code TDL for 25% off. So make sure you guys go there and support my boy Mir. He's also a Raiders fan. So go to PandaSubs.com, support that. Also, get us a shirt. I know the Raiders suck. You guys are going to stop watching. So
get the Bo Jackson Tecmo shirt. Bo Jackson. We know Bo Jackson is good.
I made sure to put my Raiders sweater on too, just because we suck. So I know you guys are going to stop watching. So
homage is
get a shirt.
Homage is all about like respecting the past, right? And that's all we have as Raider fans. So go get an homage shirt. Don't get a current jersey because who the hell knows who's going to be around in the offseason anyway. But right now, go get you some homage shirt, get you some Bo Jackson shirt, support the channel. There we go.
Exactly. The Raiders suck. Support the channel. If you're going to stop watching, I know you don't want to watch the film of this shit. Support the channel. Just get a damn jacket. You know what I'm saying? Just get a damn jacket. All right. Man, I really don't know how to talk about this game.
Yeah, great for podcasting. The everything at the beginning, the first words out of your mouth, just the tone and everything, just set it up perfectly. I had buddies who like aren't Raider fans that were texting me. They're like, "Is this the worst Thursday night game?" I'm like, the only one that I think can put it up with that, like you can put up there is the like that. If you guys remember the Rams 49ers game last year, it was like 12-6, but it was pouring rain or whatever.
Yeah.
It was about this time of year too. So I don't know. I guess it's just this time of year. I guess in November we're due for one absolute stinker on Thursday night with a 17-point showing. Which
yeah, man. Offensively, I mean, we can talk about the defense a little bit in a second, but man, it's just offensively, just watching that game on field vision. I was mad at Prime. I can't watch Raiders games like that anymore. I just can't. I was upset the whole game. Just like, one, not to give Brock Bowers the ball at all. Like, come on, bro. Like they're blitzing. They're doing all these weird coverages. You could get the ball to Brock Bowers. You ran like 80 choice routes the week before. Like, Matt, they literally ran choice routes every single down against the Jaguars. I didn't see one choice route this week to Brock Bowers. Not one against a team that is throwing all these funky coverages. Like, and then Geno holding the ball too long, and then he wanted to be Superman at the end of the game. I was like, bro, you are not Patrick Mahomes. If you're hurt, you need to get your ass off the field.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell, dog? It was bad because I was watching on Prime Vision, Matt. I was pissed. So go ahead.
I'm with you. The choice routes should have been there too. Like I can agree with you. And I'm looking at the stats. One catch for 31 yards for Brock Bowers, 3 targets on the entire afternoon. My thing was, where are the hot routes? Like, you're playing the best pass rush in the NFL, and like I feel like there was no like hot routes. Like the one to Nick Bonito too, where like Bonito was the extra rusher. Like, I'm like, where's the like short, like just dump it to him right now and get the ball out of Geno Smith's hand? Like I've tried to have Chip Kelly's back a little bit this season and like and again, I talked about it before. Like, Geno is a big part of the problem. This today was a lot of Chip Kelly. Like, just like where the fuck was the game plan 5 days ago? Like you said. Like, how do you go? Like, you don't even have enough time to like put in like a brand new game plan, and you came out with a new, like, you know what I mean? Like, did you put this one in the bye week and not pay attention to what happened like literally 5 days ago on Sunday? Like, I'm done, man.
Yeah. He needs to be let go. Like, if they're gonna do anything over this off season, I mean, they gotta let his ass go. He is not good. Like, I'm telling you, I was watching that game, and you could just see what they were doing all game. They're like they had the corner on the left side was off coverage all game, man. And I'm thinking, like, okay, you just have a quick out every single time. You could get the ball to Brock Bowers that way. You could do a lot of West Coast offenses do. They line those guys up 3-by-1, and they do like a little flat screen type of thing. That was there all game. I was like, bro, get the ball to Brock Bowers in space. Get the ball to Ashton Jetty in space. I mean, it was just crazy, bro. And then of course, Geno Smith isn't good either. So like it was just a mixture of shit on offense because I thought when they ran the ball, I thought Genty looked okay because once the offensive line went to shit,
it was a game over. Yeah,
game over from the run game, but he still looked pretty good running the football with that shitty offensive line, right? But to me, it was the passing game too because it's like, dog, they're showing you what they're gonna do, and then I text you, Matt. Literally every third down, which is the problem. Every time they got to third down, they would line up the whole defense on the line.
Double A gap.
Right? Double A gap blitz. Geno, what are you gonna do? Is it blitz or are we gonna drop out? And sometimes they would blitz, sometimes they drop out. And then Geno, if they dropped out, Geno would still be freaked out. So it was the shit from the beginning. And I'm telling you, I was watching this from I can't watch Raiders games on Prime Vision anymore. It was traumatizing.
Not being in the know, like as you're watching it, is the only thing that saves you. It's like when you go back and watch the film, you're a little more level-headed. That's the only time you can handle seeing the whole field. I hear you. But like we kind of talked about it too. Like the picture changes on Geno. Like we've known that all year. That's no secret. Like when everything changes on him, when like you get the confusing looks on him, he struggles. We know Geno's not good when he thinks. Don't let him think. Tell him, just give him simple reads, give him quick passes. Like I don't understand it, man. It's just beyond infuriating. Like we talk about it a lot. Like they need to like clean house with the coaching staff, but I'm sitting here also looking at it like special teams was awful again tonight. Another block punt, more penalties. Like Tom McMahon's got to go too. We're talking about Chip Kelly going, and I mean now is not the great game because they only let up 10 points, but you could probably convince me that Patrick Graham's probably should be sticking around either. So
no.
The guys Pete brought in, Chip isn't working out. And the guys he kept, McMahon and Graham, aren't working out either.
And I just don't get it. Like you don't help the offensive line, right? You have Storm Forsythe and DJ Clay's out there. Like every single offensive coordinator in the NFL has a chip. Like, I don't care. And even the thing is, to me as well, if you have Brock Bowers' chip, he can release. And then you can just hit him. And then maybe he can make a play. Like, I didn't understand the game plan at all. Like, from the passing standpoint, it was an awful game plan, right? And I know, like, at the beginning of the game, like, the Dante Thornton drop was huge. If he catched that ball, it's a totally different game. But also, Jack Best hold, but that hold still bothered me. I feel like he was just kicking that guy's ass, and the guy just kept, and he was holding the jersey, but
it's one where you gotta let go. Like you
gotta let go, right?
But sucks, but you gotta let go. Yeah,
it sucks, right? And then the Dante Thornton, when he's like wants to go fully block somebody. Like no, Sean, I'm not answering your super chat, man. I'm you know what I'm saying? Like I like Kwame Torre and stuff over here, so I'm gonna let you know that. But I'm not gonna answer your super chat. Your super chat was crazy, but there wasn't like a lot of bad calls in here, and when they do all these stupid schemes that they were doing, like bro, throw the ball to Brock Bowers, choice routes. It's there all day. Like their linebackers aren't that good. They don't have good coverage linebackers. Even if they're dropping back, if he runs a route and he does a quick hitch, he can get like 9 yards. It was crazy. And the crazy thing is, if Carlson makes that field goal, we might be talking different right now. So I see Carlson's terrible too, which is
on the mini buy, they better bring in some kickers because, I mean, at the end of the day, I'll take that back. You know what? I am on Team Tank, so maybe keep Daniel Carlson out there. But yeah, what was it that he missed? How long was the kick that he missed?
48 yards.
48 yards. Yeah, you got to make that. I mean, you got to make that. He's a free agent in the offseason, though, so I think that this is the nail in the coffin. They're getting a new kicker in the offseason. That's for sure.
They're just so bad. Like this game really exposed how bad they are on offense. They're bad on offense because I don't know what's wrong with the Jags defense. We could talk about that. I mean, obviously the Jag defense is bad.
Yeah.
Right? Because to me, when you mix it up like this too, like when you have Geno Smith out there, he can't read things post snap. Like it was awful because Chip doesn't help him either. So Chip's not helping him. He's got to read things post snap. I mean, it was crazy to watch, man. Like literally every third down, they had like guys in the double A cap, just the same look every third down, and they're gonna make Geno decide if they're blitzing or if they're not blitzing. And like when he's yelling at Raheem Mostert and Raheem Mostert's yelling back at him, to me, in my opinion, when you watch the rest of the game, I don't know if that was like Geno not seeing it and not seeing it correctly, or what they're doing, because they were literally it was crazy. Every third down, they're like, Geno, what you gonna do? Are we backing up or are we gonna blitz? You have to decide. And then it would happen post snap, and then Geno would either just panic no matter what, he'd panic no matter what, and then it was over. So like,
yeah, man. And that's the thing that's like frustrating for me too, is like you talk about the play with Raheem Mostert. I'd have to go back and like look at the actual like pre-snap look, but I'm like, I'm pretty sure Mosert's right, and you're supposed to throw hot off that guy, off of Benito, because I think they brought 7 on that one. They blitzed the house, but even so, like that's the issue that I have with Geno, or that's been part of the issue I think this past year, is I feel like he doesn't take accountability. You know what I mean? Like he blames like he blames some of his picks on everyone else, or he's like, I double clutch and that's just football, brother. It's like, dude, where's the accountability? Where's the what you call it? The boilerplate line of like, oh, put that on me. The cliche line of put that on me. So
to me, this isn't true, because they had the ball in the 40. Like I swear, before JPJ got hurt, they had the ball inside. So this was a good field position like twice.
I mean, outside of the first drive, they didn't move the ball at all. Even when they had JPJ and Barnum in there, I know they missed those guys, but like at the end of the day, like, they couldn't move it at all. Like,
they Chip's not made for the NFL anymore. Like this is not going to work. Yeah. Like, because to me, like just what they were doing and how you have Brock Bowers, like that should make this game plan against this type of defense easier, because he's such a safety outlet. Like, I don't understand how he didn't have 15 targets in this game. They're trying to throw the ball to Tyler Lockett, and then Geno is missing Lockett really didn't play that bad. No. But like Geno missed him on that sideline throw. And then see, this is just gonna be me nitpicking and watching this as a guy who's watched a lot of great quarterbacks. I still think he could have threw that ball to Tyler Lockett when they got that blitz with Hufanga. Like, anticipate, bro. Like, that lane is there. You know where he's going. There's nobody around him. Anticipate. You know what I'm saying? Anticipate. I didn't answer your super chat, though. We put it like we talk about Chip getting fired. Like, Chip's gonna get fired, dog.
Yeah, I think
Chip's getting fired. Yeah, I think he should get fired this week, to be honest. Like, I'm done with this shit. Like, I'm sorry. Like, you got Brock Bowers, dog. Find a way. Like, there's literally so many plays for tight ends. He's a tight end. He's not a wide receiver. He's a tight end. Get in the damn football.
Yeah.
God damn. See, the thing. I'm going off on this offense back because I watched this all on Prime Vision. First of all, they came out in the game and he wasn't playing. And I was like, okay, do you think he's hurt? Maybe they thought he was hurt or something like that, because he wasn't playing the first couple snaps. A lot of the first drive. Michael Mayer came out starting. So I don't know, man.
Bowers, maybe that was part of it. Is this short week they didn't want to push it with the knee, but why make him active at that point? You know what I mean? Like, why not just sit him?
Jesus fucking Christ! I mean, I'd rather see some Greg Olsen Hank at this point. I don't know. Greg Olsen would find a way to get the ball to Brock Bowers in a game where these guys are like blitzing or like dropping 5 yards. Like, throw him a fucking 3-yard flat route. I don't know. Anyways, let's talk about the defense now a little bit. Let's talk about the defense. Pretty much.
Yeah. I mean, I think again, keep a team to 10 points. Like, you're doing your job. The one thing that like stood out to me about this game is I felt like I was again watching a 2024 game where the offense can't do anything and then the defense is actually holding, getting stops. Like, the one thing I'll give the defense a ton of credit for is like, what was it? The pick that I think bounced off Genty's shoulder. I guess it was the only pick. Yeah, that was the only pick Geno threw tonight. But that pick, like, they go out, they get the 3 and out, they get the stop. And I think that was when, they punted on that. And then the block punt. I mean, I don't know if they did they give up a first down on that? But either way, ended up forcing them to a field goal. It was just, and that was ended up being the difference in the game. The one thing I will say is I did feel like the Broncos, it was a lot of like the Broncos shooting themselves in the foot.
Yeah.
Bo Nix being pretty damn bad. Like the Broncos, they had 11 penalties. I know all of them were on offense, but it felt like a good amount of them were. And on top of it, like to contradict myself a little bit here, like on the sudden change after the block punt, that's a touchdown if Bo Nix doesn't short hop that throw by about 5 yards to Evan Ingram or whoever the tight end was.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I do think they played well. I thought the defensive line, like for the most part against the run, like did a pretty good job, like stuffing up the gaps or a handful of plays that Jobbins was able to get here and there. But thought defensively, like they played a good game overall. Yeah. But I definitely feel like they benefited from Knicks just being awful and the Broncos continuously shooting themselves in the foot.
Yeah, interesting seeing Caillou Blue Kelly out there. He had this 2 interceptions.
Yeah,
but it was interesting seeing him back out there.
Yeah, that almost kind of pissed me off because I'm like, damn it! Now they're going to keep playing him over Darian Porter. I don't know what that was about. I don't know why they just like Darian Porter like played. He got one start, and then I know he started the game today, and then all of a sudden now he's back at rotating with Caillou Blue Kelly. Like that makes zero sense to me. And again, when he goes out and gets 2 picks, one of them was Gip Rath off the tip pass, and then another one Nick's just throwing it up, but. Yeah, that almost worried me a little bit more because I'm like, now they're probably going to keep playing Caillou because he had a 2 interception game. And I mean, he played fine for the most part. It wasn't like he was part of the problem, but Darian Porter is just the guy that needs to be out there. So I don't get what this coaching staff does. And I mean, I think you can look at on the other side of the ball too and talk about Jack Betch. And like I saw the stats, I don't know what the final were, but Jack Betch had 8 snaps in the first half. Started the game, took 1 play, and then all of a sudden they just took him off the field and put Tyler Lockett out there, who again ended up being the best receiver. But to me, there's no reason why Jack Betch can't get the snaps that Dante Thornton is with him playing. And then on top of it, on the other end is Darian Porter's basically the defensive version of that, which I don't know. I guess they just refuse to play the rookies, I guess. I got a little tangent there. Started talking to the offense when we're talking defense, but
I know. I mean, I thought the D-line played pretty well. They looked pretty good.
Yeah.
We'll see how they look in the film, but I thought they just made Bo Nix uncomfortable all day.
Yeah.
And just the way that the Raiders play, and they tackle well today, pretty well. I mean, some parts. Yeah. They tackle a lot better than they did last week, right? So it just fit well for what the Broncos just aren't good on offense right now, especially if you can shut down Courtland Sutton. I mean, then you're making you're making Troy Franklin beat you. Which you would rather have, and they really don't have anybody else outside of that, especially when Marvin Mims hurt. So, since they kind of slowed down the run a little bit, of course at the end of the game they didn't, but since they kind of did that a little bit, it allowed him, and then plus the penalties the Broncos kept having, it allowed them to have a lot of 3rd and longs this game, which Bo Nix is not going to be able to be Mr. Execute on 3rd and long all the time. But what we saw later on was, as they started to be able to run the ball better, I mean, they were going to get off the field because that's what happens with the Raiders late games.
Yeah. So also want to ask if Tonka Hemingway played. Yeah, he got some snaps. I was just looking at the stat sheet. He had 1 tackle, but he had 1 rep where he like flattened the offensive lineman in front of him. I don't know if you guys caught on to that. That kind of got me a little fired up. But he was out. I mean, he was out there, and I wasn't like thinking he was an issue. So I don't know. He might be a guy that I end up, depending on how many snaps he played, might do for the breakdown. But yeah, like you said, I think defensively they played a pretty good game. Like you said, they didn't get to Knicks a ton, but I felt like they were at least making them comfortable. It was a lot of bootlegs, a lot of scramble drills. It was really where they got killed on them. Like Pat Bryant had a 43-yard catch, and I think that was, if I remember correctly, that was on scramble. So
yeah, man, it was just frustrating shit, man. The offense just annoyed the hell out of me all game. So, why do we have Mozart from the turn? I don't think they did. They just kicked the lobby. I think they're smart.
Well, they only kicked off 3 times.
That too. Why the sneak with a 3rd long? See, I'm telling you, don't get me started.
The same thing, and it was a long 3rd and 2. It was like 3rd and 2.5. I literally, like I said, the same thing when it happened. I'm like, it's 3rd and 2. And the left, I don't know if it was Putnam at the time, but whoever was in that left guard, I think it was actually Parham, who was still in the game, got destroyed. I'm like, 3rd and 2. That's another. Another one from Chip that I can't.
John Gruden OC, Scott Turner available. I feel like Scott Turner do a lot better with this team, but whatever. How does Pete allow Chip to do this though? I mean, he tried to do this whole college offense thing, and then Chip just isn't. Chip just isn't. I don't know. It's like he doesn't understand what's happening in front of him with NFL coverages.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, he calls it like very simple. Yeah, very simple, a lot of basic. Yeah, he should have been at Ohio State when Matt Patricia was there and seen them. What they're doing on that side of the ball.
Maybe unstoppable on offense, but no, this isn't college football. Like, yeah, they're gonna. Your quarterback needs help.
Yeah,
he needs help, and he's not helping him at all. And then since he's not helping him, his brain is just rattling and his confidence is gone.
And I think part of it that's frustrating for me is like we've seen games like the Titans game, for an example, like where Chip has done that, where he's kind of taken the decision making out of Geno's hands and stuff like that. Yeah. But he like gets away from it. Like last week, like we were talking about like with them feeding Bowers and then running all the choice routes with Bowers. Then it comes this week and he's like got to change everything. It's like, when you're this bad especially offensively, and you find something that works, keep running it until it doesn't work anymore. You know what I mean? Like, don't overthink yourself. Like, it's not like you have talent like all over the freaking ball or all over the field or anything like that. Like, and you have a quarterback that's struggling, just go with what works for a little bit and make them stop it. But Chip's gonna chip, I guess.
Richard King just pissed at Chips. His players not being put in position to exceed, quite frankly, as possible. Geno's uncoachable. I mean, this whole offense looks like shit, man. I'm telling it just all looks like shit. So Richard Incognito, follow me on Twitter. Try to get him on the show. So guys, go harass him. So I asked him to be on the show. So go harass him.
I'd love to do an O-line breakdown with Richie.
Yeah.
I just want to hear the commentary because I don't know. I love Richie. I don't know how much. I'm sure he's got more of the scheme knowledge than I do, but I feel like he'd be like the guy that's just a meathead. Like, just dry block him, just put him into the ground.
You know what I mean? Like, I just don't understand this shit, man. Can you talk about Genty? Dude, is not you guys. I still believe in Genty. I think Genty's okay. When I was watching from Prime Vision. I'm telling you, it's the worst thing for me to do as a Raiders fan. Watching it for other teams and then watching it with this terrible offense was awful for me. I think sometimes he feels like he has the Boise State offensive line in front of him where he can just like use all his vision and patience. And sometimes now this is happening when he's about to hit the hole, he gets hit. I'm like, no, he's got to make decisions quicker with this type of offensive line. That's what I noticed a little bit. Like all the like playing with linebackers and all that stuff, it looks really cool with Boise State when you're playing against UNLV. But right now, you don't have the offensive line. He's got to make decisions quicker, and sometimes he's just got to hit the hole. Like he's trying to play games and stuff like that, and be who he is as himself. But I mean, this NBCX, these aren't excuses. I'm telling you what I saw, which these are actually critiques. I mean, I'm critiquing the hell out of him. He needs to hit the hole sometimes and just go full speed. But he's trying to like, I get what he's trying to do, but like you need the Colts offensive line to do what you're doing.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how anybody watches this season and thinks that Genty's the problem. Like to me, he's playing pretty well for what he's got to work with.
Yeah.
There's a few things he can mix on, but he's a rookie running back that I think is pretty damn well.
See, he's not tiptoeing, Isaiah. What he's doing is he's trying to be Le'Veon Bell. I don't know if you guys remember how Le'Veon Bell used to run the ball. He's trying to like play with linebackers, set up blocks. I'm like, dog, these guys can't block for you like that. You just got to go. And I mean, to me, that's coaching too. Because like, if I was coaching him, I would tell him that. Like, I'd be like, you can't do that right now with this offensive line. You got to go.
I think that's part of being a rookie. Because remember in the beginning of the season, we were talking about how he needs to be more patient. And I think he I think what like you're talking about is now he's kind of just going overcorrecting, going the other direction.
Yeah, because he got 100. Yeah, he's got like 100. Yeah, go ahead, my bad.
It's also that's kind of the symptomatic of not trusting the guys in front of you. You know what I mean? Like he has no reason to, and that's part of the problem. Sorry, I cut you off there.
You're good. No, because that's what he's doing though. So like, I think that's a little bit of his problem, and I really noticed that. Like I feel like there's a hole there sometimes, but I feel like he was trying to set it up so he can get a big run instead of just like, bro, just go get 7.
Just hitting it.
Like you see, watch how J.K. Dobbins is running. You know, sometimes he would just go get 7. Sometimes he would shake and bake. But at times, you just got to go get it. You know what I mean? Like, I think he's trying to be Le'Veon Bell, like how he used to run at Boise State, which, like, if the Raiders offensive line gets an upgrade, like I'm talking about right now, how he's running the football is going to be a plus. But right now it's not, because the offensive line's not good enough. Just go, bro. Sometimes I just need you to go get 6 with your fucking big ass legs and just push it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Let's see. Kuntz should get benched. You know, we were talking about Kuntz getting benched. Tonka did play a little bit, right?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. He had a tackle and he had a nice play where he flattened somebody. I'm hoping he played enough so I can do a breakdown on him this week. We'll see how it goes. I don't know what the snap count was, but we'll see how it is.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? See, I mean, on the channel, I kind of said that before about Genty anyways, when we talk about him in the draft. That's a different story. I don't know, man. I just feel like this offense. Why did Geno go back to interact and decipher this game? I'm telling you, I don't know. I think with him sometimes too, he just doesn't make a decision quick enough. And like I feel like every sack on this game, in my opinion, a little bit was on him, except a couple of them. So a couple of them they got beat really quick. I think some of the other sacks were just where, like, do something with the football, like throw it in the ground, like
he's holding on to the ball too long, and yeah. There was definitely I like someone asked me like earlier, and I like it was when they had 5, and I was like, there's at least 2 that were on him. I wouldn't be surprised if it was like ended up 3. He got sacked 6 times.
Yeah,
it was probably at least 3. There's 2 that I can think of off my head that were absolutely on the offensive line. That's the one that Zach Allen just beat the shit out of Will Putnam, and then the other one where who was it? Was it Cooper?
Yeah,
and
Cooper won. Yeah,
Cooper. It were the one where Cooper and I think it was JFN beat JPJ pretty bad. Like that, where I was like, that was definitely on the offensive line. But there were a few where I'm like, dude, you're just holding on to the ball too long. Like this is taking too long, and you're taking too long to make a decision.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I think all the sacks came on 3rd down, didn't they? I think so.
I wouldn't remember, but
I'll chart this. I'll do it. I'll chart the game. I'll figure it out. But I think so too, because that's what bothered me this whole game. Is that they're literally like, "What are we gonna do, Geno? Are we gonna drop? Are we gonna blitz you? I don't know. you gotta figure it out when we do it." And then he's like, and then he catches the ball, and they would do what he didn't think they were gonna happen. And his brain would just explode. And that was literally the whole game on offense on 3rd down.
Yeah, pretty much. And it's frustrating because we've been talking about it all year. Like this guy is a 13-year veteran that you have to treat like a rookie, because when the picture changes, when he gets any sort of crazy look, or when he's asked to like sit back and read the field, like he's just not good at it. And he's gotten worse since last year at it. Yeah, I had so much high hopes for Geno. I thought he was going to be the guy.
Yeah.
But
at least steady, like at least be a steady quarterback. Like he literally regressed to like one of the worst quarterbacks in the league.
He regressed to he's Jets Geno.
Sense? What?
He's Jets Geno.
It doesn't make any sense, man. Like that throw to Lockett, bro. I couldn't believe it. Like he literally threw that in the stands. I was like, bro.
You throw it to the 5'10" receiver that you've been working with for like 5 years, and you throw it high.
I know.
The one guy you have a lot of chemistry with.
And the thing is, like, if Thornton doesn't drop that ball, and then maybe even Genty doesn't drop that ball, you know, even though that was the most Raiders play ever, of course, when the Raiders drop it, it flies 6 feet in the air and just floats. It doesn't go straight to the ground.
For another defensive lineman to pick it.
It bounces off his chest and just floats to the air, just instead of just hitting the ground. Like, why could just bounce off his chest and go forward? It had to bounce off his chest and fly in the air. I was like, that is the most Raiders play ever. That is the most Raiders shit I've ever seen. That ball flying in the air off his chest. I couldn't believe it. But, you know, to me, it's like, okay, that play worked. How about we just go back to it? Like, just run it with somebody else. You know what I mean? Like, it didn't make any sense. The game plan was shitty. That's why the game plan was shitty to me. Because one, that play was open all game. You could have did all these choice routes all damn game. You ran a choice routes 800 times against the Jags. The it's not like the Broncos were playing man to man. They're playing zone. They were just trying to confuse Geno. But if you just gave him some choice routes to your best player, maybe they'd keep moving the ball. And they didn't want to do that. It was just the stupidest game plan. I really feel like the game plan was for Tyler Lockett, which kind of pisses me off a little bit too. That's why I'm a little bit mad, because I feel like Tyler Lockett was the game plan. And I just don't fucking know what that was.
Hey, man, if you can build the game plan around the 33-year-old that's on a 1-year contract, you got to do it.
Because you got to think about it. He got some targets on third down. And even the blitz play, he was supposed to get the target. like what? That's what I'm saying. What are we doing? That's why he's got to go, man. He's got to get out of here. I just don't understand it. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I'm sorry, man. I just what players are worthy of being on the roster next year? Who are we keeping? I don't know.
Brock,
Genty,
Max. Trey Tucker, he's having a good year.
Yeah, Trey Tucker's having a good year. Yeah.
Colton Miller when he's healthy.
Yeah, Colton Miller. Yeah. I think JPJ is playing pretty well.
I just talked about him getting beat on the one for the not one playing pass pro, but I thought JPJ, from what I could tell, played a good game today. Like, played at least solid.
Yeah, Michael Mayer. That's what I'm saying. Like, their offense isn't bad. Like, I feel like people keep blaming like Trey Tucker. They're gonna blame Trey Tucker. I'm gonna see online. He's have nobody to throw to you. I don't know, man. You got Michael. I feel like if they had a halfway decent quarterback with Michael Mayer, Brock Bowers, Trey Tucker running deep routes, you could figure it out with a good offensive coordinator. You could figure it out. Like, Michael Mayer is a second-round tight end. You have a first-round tight end and a second-round tight end. I feel like a good West Coast guy would be cooking with these guys in 12 personnel. Like, can you imagine Clint Kubiak right now? If the Raiders had Clint Kubiak, with how much they run 12 personnel, Matt, with Michael Mayer and Brock Bowers?
Yeah. I mean, hey, I think both of us were on board of getting someone from the Shanahan tree to run the offense. But
could you imagine? Like, I'm just thinking, like, you have those two players. Like, Michael Mayer's a starting tight end on a lot of NFL teams. Let's keep it real.
The Packers wanted him.
Right? The Packers wanted him. The Texans over Dalton Schultz, he'd be starting. And you have those two weapons, and you can't figure out, like they should be running like scissors with those guys, like different types of shits. You know, I just don't understand it. I don't get it. Like, it's just.
Yeah, it's frustrating because I feel like Michael Mayer's been. I mean, granted, last year he had the personal issue that he stepped away from, but I feel like Michael Mayer, since he's gotten to the Raiders, has been kind of misused.
Yeah,
and including
Sean's been out to read the super chat, but he's being really really. I don't know how I'm going to say this. Just I guess it's like white power, but so he's being really white power over there with. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, we'll keep that. Keep those thoughts to yourself, bud.
I mean, I can read it, but it's the best way I can explain it. I don't know how to explain that. It's very Sydney Sweeney. That's how I'll say it. Anyways, guys, we're at 33 minutes here. I can't stand this fucking team, to be honest, at this point.
This is another one where I'm just like, I just can't wait for the season to end. Like, I love watching football, and I don't want it to end, but I also would love to just stop watching the Raiders team.
Yeah, man. I had to get rid of Sean there. RIP Sean, since he couldn't hold it in. He was just tired. He was holding in his racism for Geno Smith all for 9 weeks. It just got it just boiled over week 10. He was holding it in. He's like, fucking, it's gotta be racist.
I gotta get these racist takes out. You don't know how bad it's been burning.
He's black at quarterback. Oh man, I'm dying. Like, I mean, because Sean was fine for like 3 weeks ago, man. He was fine 3 weeks ago. All right, guys, we're out of here. Hope you guys enjoy this episode. I'm doing some quarterbacks. I know a lot of people run Francisco Mendoza, but I don't know.
Fernando.
I can't see his name. See, I can't even say his name right because I like Cole Payton so much. I'm just telling you guys. I'm gonna be a huge Cole Payton fan. You're gonna be upset at me because I don't understand it. So
Cole Payton,
North Dakota State, bro. Like I've been posting these clips, man. You need to go look through my feed.
All right. I'll take a look.
He's 6'5", 233 pounds. He has 688 rushing yards, and he has 12.1 big time throw rate.
That'll work.
I don't know. I just thought. I know he goes to North Dakota State, but he did have like 200 rushes as a junior. So like I guess him and Christian Miller, he'd come in and just run, and he had like 700 yards rushing as a junior and like 13 touchdowns, like as a sophomore. I mean,
my only question is how did he not beat out Cam Miller?
I don't know what they're. That's what I'm thinking. But the thing is, he was like a running back for them for like 3 years.
At 6'5"?
Yeah, he's 6'5", 233, but he would like play like, I don't know if he was a running back, but he'd like come in and like run the ball, I guess, in certain situations. He has 700 yards in those situations, man. And he already has 700 yards through 10 weeks. I don't know what we're talking about here with college quarterbacks, but no, he's not Cam Miller. Like, I'm watching this shit. We're gonna do this next time, Matt. I need to actually don't even go look at the clips, Matt. I want you to save it for when we do our next breakdown, because I am doing him. Because I don't know. I don't get it. But I don't know. Anyways, we're out of here, guys. I'm out. Peace.